question earlier on, I would ask the Scottish Government whether it can provide an update on recent discussions with the UK Government regarding Brexit.
Minister.
Last week I attended the first Joint Ministerial Committee EU negotiations meeting in London. I made it clear that membership of the single market and the benefits that flow from it, including free movement of labour, is essential for the economic prosperity of Scotland, a point I've made several times previously in my discussions with David Davis, the UK Secretary of State for exiting the European Union. Although I'm pleased that the process of involving the Scottish Government and the other devolved administrations is underway, the UK Government has still not made its strategic intentions clear about whether the UK Government wishes the UK to remain inside the single market or part of the customs union. The Scottish Government will continue to focus on protecting Scotland's economic and social interests. We will table proposals in the coming weeks to keep Scotland in the single market.
Ms Evans.
I thank the Minister for the update. I'm sure the Scottish Government will be aware of the number of reports that have been released recently. We had a few weeks ago a study from the Institute of Fiscal Studies report predicting a £25 billion black hole in public finances. But most recently, there was a report from Hitachi Capital which found that 1/3 of businesses across the UK chose not to invest following the Brexit vote, resulting in investments worth £65.5 billion being lost to the economy. I would just really like a response from the Government to that.
Minister.
Presiding Officer, these reports illustrate what many people have been saying, including ourselves. Brexit will have a hugely damaging impact on the Scottish economy. The Scottish Government is working closely with the enterprise agencies and other partners to ensure there's a strong package of support for Scottish businesses to maintain and stimulate investment. We anticipate that through direct action by the Scottish Government under the SME Holding Fund, there will be a minimum of £250 million released to SMEs over the next 18 months that will stimulate investment. But the Hitachi Capital report says something else. It highlights that 70% of businesses would be likely to resume investment if uncertainty of the UK's membership of the single market is resolved. That's why the Scottish Government has raised that issue in this chamber, why we'll continue to work to ensure that Scotland continues to be able to benefit from the opportunities of the single market. Our priority is to protect Scotland's interests, and we'll consider and take all possible steps to do so.
Lewis MacDonald.